Virgo. Welcome to my Virgos, back to Rico Knows. We are about to do a reading for you guys. This is going to be concerning what is going on with Mercury now that it's direct and how you can deal with the shadow for the next 2 weeks. So to my regular subscribers, thank you guys, welcome back. And to my new ones, I hope you guys find a home here. Now, I would ask you guys how you're doing, but we're about to find out, so let's just get into it. Thank you so much, Spirit, for clearing the space for our Virgos to get the message that they need for their highest and greatest good. I thank you so much for being here in this moment with us. All right, first card for our Virgos, we have discontent and boredom. Okay. All right, Virgo, so immediately I did feel a little bit bored when I got into your energy. I felt a little bit over it already, but I was just trying to say like, okay, well maybe it's not Virgo, maybe I'm just like looking into it too much, but obviously it is you guys. So I feel like you guys right now are not really satisfied with where your life is at this moment in the next like 2 weeks, but I feel like as if you're going to be recognizing the truth as to why you don't feel this way or why you don't feel your most upbeat. I also feel like this could be in regards to like a home setting or just maybe the people that you bring around you. Maybe you're just tired of like not growing or having the right people around you who fill you up with like a challenge, right? So I'm talking to a Virgo right now who is ready to like do something else with their life and hit a new cycle, hit a new movement, and it's like it's not happening for you at this time, and it's like it's got you a little bit bothered, like you're not really understanding why it's that way. The next card we have for our Virgo is Rest and Rejuvenation. 414. So what are you guys? Just chilling? You guys haven't really taken no action in anything? I want you guys to see like the energy here. This could be like either on work or on board. Look at that. 414. This is how the cards fell. 4, 1, and 4. So this is a lot of like mirroring energy where it's like, okay, you want to go out and then you go out and then you're not happy that you went out, and then sometimes you stay in the house and then you have fear of losing what's happening outside. And so there's someone here who's just really feeling as if like you want better balance. And I feel like that's what Mercury retrograde taught you, is like how to balance out where you're spending your time and like what you're putting your things into. So you could be an overachiever where you work all the time, but work gets boring. And so then you want to play hard as well. But then maybe what you're doing when you go and play is just not as fun as what you would like. You know what I mean? So I feel like someone here is just learning how to balance themselves out. But it does kind of require you to kind of be alone and get away from all these distractions. So that way you could recognize like where your stability lays, where your happiness lays. Maybe the proper job for you to have that gives you the best like ability to spend money but also relax. You just want to be successful. I'm hearing that song in my head from Drake. I want the money in the cars and the clothes, the hoes, I suppose. I just want to be successful. So is that your desire, Virgo? Because it's definitely coming here. My ears are ringing too, which gives me the feeling that you have people who are actually not talking about you in the best way. And I feel like your intuition is telling you that you need to get away from these people. You could be getting spied on by people who you used to deal with or people who live around you that you don't really talk to anymore. These people know where you live at. So these people could be driving past your home and stuff, looking at what you got going on. But these people don't really wish you well. I feel like these are people you actually brought into your home before. I could also be talking to a Virgo who is going through a moment of feeling like you might have to sacrifice. You could be thinking about leaving and starting a new home or going somewhere new, and it's like you're having to sacrifice like the connections that you have currently. So this could be like you living in your hometown and wanting to travel and go somewhere else, but it's like you don't want to because you're so used to like being there for other people or having those people around you. And so this is an obstacle that you're having to overcome, is how you emotionally feel attached to these other people. Spirit wants you so bad to realize how it's not helping you, how celebration comes when you rejoice and are around people who make you feel more welcome and who give you back life and excite you and give you back that passion. So between the two of us, Virgo, you're being encouraged to move, find a new headspace, new home, new people to surround yourself with, because the rejoice and celebration in the universe, they're asking you to trust them as you take a new journey into a new leap of faith. Look at this. But you see the bird, that gives me plane vibes. Like you guys are supposed to jump over. It could be a body of water, or this could be like going to the other side of the states or something like that. But either way, you're afraid of drowning because of the fact that you sacrifice and let these people go. But you see how she's actually swimming without even using her hands, which means that you was made for this, right? So you're going to float. This is like the energy of rejuvenation, but also just, you know, following what your pot of gold is. This card is speaking out to me so loud. So Virgo, the universe is definitely encouraging you to build your foundation somewhere else, because I feel like right now you stay where you're at because you want to help the people around you. But look at this, they're falling off of her dress because these people are using your energy. Do you see that? The petals, they're falling off of her. I don't know. And it's funny, right, Virgo, because I just did everybody's lighting. I didn't change the camera or anything, but for y'all reading, it wants to be the darkest reading of all. And I feel like that's intuitive, like that's an actual message for how dark you guys feel right now. I'm going to try to change the light and see if that helps. But we're going to bring some light to you guys, Virgo, because at the end of the day, like, you guys don't deserve this. I feel like you guys are so giving and you help so many people, but it's not really helping you. So at this point, it's time for you to be spiritually strong and partner up with someone who's around the way. Right? Because money will be good for you. You could also be worried about money, or you could feel like other people depend on you for the money that you bring to them. But this is only just making you feel more taken. So this is how you feel right now. You feel as if you have no power, like you're doing the most for other people. Boredom, just chilling, a lot of too much time to think about your emotions and your feelings. The spirit is telling you to use that same 3, because you are who you are. Use that same 3 and empower yourself. Notice how the Empress is also a 3, but also standing in the same position, but more loving, more feeling from our heart space, and recognizing that love is the greatest thing that you can give someone. And if you feel like you can love someone, you can love them from close by or afar. So just pursue that. Also here, look, at the bottom of the deck, we have new beginnings, but this person is traveling. Once again, Virgo, this is very much so being regarded for you guys to travel and start something new. So let's get into the tarot and see what else the Virgo needs to know during this Mercury direct phase. Thank you so much. What's your Virgo here? And no. So I see some of y'all are going to be moving. You might be taking a little minute. Spirit is definitely encouraging you to save and move. But I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo who already was saving and is already moved. And now you're just needing to take the actual action. That's the only thing I hadn't seen here until now with the Swans. So we have stability here. But this is someone who is taking a leap of faith for the stability. So you could be living one stable situation, because that's why it's 4 on one side, 4 on the other. You're surrounded by stability. Lots of 4s here, but you don't see it like that because it's like 4 when you're bored or 4 when you're just by yourself. And you could like being around people, the comfort of people, more than you like the idea of being by yourself. And so look, another 4 here, again, 4 of Cups, because you're praying for something and waiting for it to happen for you. Now there is the Tower showing up here in the middle of your reading after the stability. It's some type of relationship that's actually about to have some type of interruption. Ooh. So now you're going to be guarded. You're going to be guarded about this lover situation because something about what they did triggered you. It made you remember a relationship that happened in the past. I've only talked to 3 people about love today. That's Cancer. I talked to Leo. And I talked to now you, Virgo, about love. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, or you could have those things in your chart. But regardless, this is even more of the push of you learning how to work with somebody or breaking away from somebody who hurt you because it triggered you. And then it made you realize the truth about yourself. What was the truth that you realized about yourself? We're about to find out. But one more card for our Virgos before you tell me the truth. Okay, the truth is you're already abandoned. You're already abundant on your own. That's the truth. The truth is you look for people for stability. You look for people for them to help you or to be a helping hand to you or be equal to you. And the truth is you're already equal to yourself. You already have this abundance. And it's like you look into these people for the wrong reasons, because you don't need these people for finances. You don't need these people for a home to live. You don't need these people for nothing. You've been doing it by yourself. You're doing it because you want emotional intimacy. Okay, so what is keeping the Virgo behind? It could be dealing with a Libra or a Leo that's keeping you behind. But what the Virgo is dealing with right now that they need to get over is this right here. The 6 of Cups, which is soulmate relationships. The people that you love is what's keeping you behind right now, because you want to be there for them. You want to be able to share enjoyable moments with them. But you're realizing that even when you go and you hang out with them, this could be the energy of like you buy someone a gift for their birthday and then your birthday comes around, they don't buy you nothing. Right? How many times have that happened to you, Virgo? It's like they're telling you, like, hey, you keep vying for these people that you quote unquote love so much, but they don't love you in the same way. You really could have saved your energy. You really could have used that money that you bought their gift and bought you something for yourself that would help you feel less bored right now. That would make you feel like you don't have to constantly drop everything and help everyone else. Spirit wants you so much to love yourself more. Love yourself first. I feel like there's a tower moment that's about to happen here with a significant person. Sagittarius could also be involved, but you're going to be walking away because you know that nothing else can be done. This person is guarded, and you've been waiting long enough to have someone who knows very specifically what they want to do with you. And all you've been reaching, though, is people who are guarded, people who act like they're going through something themselves and they're trying to overcome it. So these people are healing themselves, and it's like that's why you're bored, because you're watching them heal themselves and being like, dude, like, you're falling in love with people for their potential and what they could be. And because you think what they could be, you stick around. But Spirit is saying, like, hey, can you please just put some energy towards yourself? Because these people are not going to change. They're going to continue to do this. What is this tower moment that the Virgo could have went through? The tower right now for you is the Three of Pentacles. Somebody was keeping something away from you and you figured it out. This is giving me real FBI energy. So look at this. It could have been about a third party situation or somebody else that they were filling their cups with. Or this could be something where, like, you help someone, you give them a little $50 and they break that $50 off with somebody else who shouldn't even be in the picture, who is also broke. But they're using your $50 and they keep 30 and they give the other 20 to somebody else. And the whole time they only really needed $10, but they used you for 50 just so they could help somebody else and then still keep some in their pocket. And it's like, Virgo, you just found this out. This person was really trying to play you like you was stupid or that you wasn't going to find out. And the way that you found out is because you was having a problem sleeping. You might have had a problem sleeping since the last full moon. So you were struggling with sleeping and you were trying to figure out what is it that was missing or what is it that you didn't find, and then all of a sudden it came out the dark. And once you found out, it's like, damn, I really can't wait around no more. I really can't look around no more. But it's like you almost don't even want to be in the same area as them. You don't want them to surprise see you. You don't want them to call you no more. I get the feeling of somebody who wants to change their number, all of that. But it's like now you're debating, like, okay, am I ready to take this leap of faith on myself? Am I ready to leave? Yes. Yes, you are. That's the truth. You've been stable. You've been the person that people could turn to. You've been the one that people wanted to be around. And so now Spirit is encouraging you to do this for yourself. This do for you. Move away from this situation of people feeling like you're waiting for them to be better. Like, nah, that's got to stop, because you are better. Right, Virgo? So in the next 2 weeks, I definitely see yourself really, like, just opening the floodgates. I'm hearing, open the floodgates of heaven. Because blessings about to rain down on you, and you're going to be so excited after this. So what you can expect moving forward from these next 2 weeks of Mercury retrograde, I'm hoping that some of you guys decide to actually pick up and move. You will be very happy. It might take you like a little bit, like you might take a while when you notice like little things will be happening for you little by little. So you might notice that you get a good job when you move, and then from there you might find new friends, and then from there you might find people who are more like family, and then you might find a lover, and then you might find a good shopping place and a good nail tech and a good place to get your hair done. And all these things are going to happen for you one by one after you take a leap of faith. So it's not always going to be all together at the same time. But the least you could do right now is make sure that people aren't stealing from your plate. Look at the rats. Those are the people that you let into your home. They're just eating from your plate. Like, you just put up your cup to chairs, and they're already thinking about how they're going to spend your money. You get a new job, they're already thinking about what they're going to use you for. So Spirit is saying that, hey, we're giving you this new opportunity. Please enjoy it. Please let these people go, because they're not helping you. They're keeping you guarded, and you need to be guarded as you move forward from these same people. Even though you love them, it could be a relationship, but I also feel like this is family too. So Virgo, these are the people that you love, and you know, it's not always the best, but you know, we can only be our best person first, and that way that we do that is by doing what our soul is calling us to do. Right now, your soul is telling you we're bored, we're tired of relaxing, we've been waiting on this person to show us something for the longest, we're over it. This could be a job you've been waiting on, a promotion. So it's like, okay, well, what do I have to do to get to the next place? Advice for Virgo before we end their reading for these next 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Spirit. So the first thing we have is exercise. Okay, so today is funny because when I saw exercise, it was kind of just like, I saw exercise as a way to distract people from dealing with the people who are around them. That's what it was for Leo. Now, in your chance, Virgo, I'm getting that you have exercise because Spirit is really wanting you to get out there and meet other people. And I feel like someone here is also like, I feel like whatever you're eating and whatever your regular, natural, or day-to-day habits is making you sluggish. And that's why also you might be slow to move, right? And right now, Spirit is saying like you feel weak because you are letting your body believe that you're weak. And maybe getting in the gym, seeing yourself lifting weights and how fast you can change your body is really going to give you the energy you need to move forward and taking this next leap of faith. Because what if you feel like as if, I'm talking to a Virgo who feels like they're not really happy with their body, so that's why they don't believe that they're finding new people or new relationships. So please work out, okay? And fix whatever it is about yourself. Instead of waiting for someone to work out with you or waiting for someone to tell you, oh, you look big, or like, oh, damn, you lost your booty or something like that. It's like, work out. Fix it before somebody can even tell you about it. Next thing you know is ask for your needs to be met. This is an honest conversation with yourself about what do you need before you make this move. So how much savings do you need, or what type of jobs would you apply for, or would you prefer to have a job already waiting for you, or an interview, or whatever this is that you have planning for you. Ask the universe. Speak to yourself. Write a list down. This is my to-do list to make me feel more comfortable. Even if it's, oh, okay, well, I'm leaving some people behind, but this will you be talking to you about a mom. Like, you'll be living with your mom or nearby. You just want to tell her, like, hey, you know what? I am going to be moving, but it would be beneficial to me if I could at least talk to you every day in the morning and know how you're doing. But Spirit is also saying to not take everybody with you. You have a few friends who do need to be detoxed out of your life. These are people who are just around because they like what you do or what you can bring to them. You might provide services for them or something like that. But Spirit is saying that they're just using you, and it's time for you to let them go, okay, in this retrograde. Now, look again here. We have quiet retreat and employment change. Is that not, once again, telling you to move away from everybody and figure out what you need for yourself so that way you can get this new arrangement. The last thing I want to show you is clearing debts, because this is them telling you, like, you don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nothing to nobody but yourself. So please pick up and move and release the resentments about letting these people go, about how people feel about money, or maybe you won't have the same income that you're used to. Sort of saying like you can plan around it. And mostly what your blessings are going to come from is doing donations and tithing. So like maybe if you like get fired or something like that, you claim unemployment or something. But either way, Virgo, you're being influenced right now to just do what your heart desires and not nobody else's, because you've cleared the karma for yourself, and all you've been doing right now is clearing karma for other people. Spirit is over it. They want you to do more for yourself and let go of these people who make you feel like as if you're not stable, or like you should be doing something else more in your life, or that you're not equipped enough. Either way, Virgo, that is your message. It is such a pleasure because I know that you guys are going to figure it out. You just got a little bit of too many distractions right now. But once you clear those distractions and you stay by yourself for a little bit, your crown chakra is going to be enlightened, and you're going to recognize what you need to really be doing in your life. Now, until next time, my Virgos, it's always a pleasure. I love y'all. Make sure y'all come back to Rico Knows. Like the video so that way your energy can be in it. So that way, you know, we're growing right now. So as we get better, as we grow more, we expand more, it'll be more in tune with you before we start, you know, getting more people. And then, you know, the stories, some of them might be right on point for you, or some of them might be a little bit off, and then you're going to need your own personal reading. So until next time, Virgo, peace.